Welcome to Vanishing Gates. I am Jay, your host, and the strange, the unexplained, the paranormal, true crime, etc. And this is my co-host,
Katie.
And we're here to talk about things today. How are you guys today? I hope you're doing well. Hope your mom's fine. I hope you had a great weekend. Oh, well, it's just started, I guess.
Yeah.
Work week, not weekend. Anyway.
Yeah.
It's been a long and arduous year. We've been stormy weather. And shit's been quite south.
We've been sick for like forever.
Weeks. Everyone here has got a different kind of plague.
Weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Katie Cat here has been basically vomiting lungs up all the time. She grew bangs because she got sick. I mean, it's...
Cut bangs, you mean?
Even part of her hair fell off, guys.
It just fell off and now I have bangs.
Just fell right off, and now she has bangs.
Yeah.
So if you want to donate to the Katie Fund,
No, I got my hair
we have a
cut.
PayPal. It's vanishinggates@gmail.com. You want to donate to
They
Katie's
saw my hair last week.
wig? I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, I tried to help you out here. It's been a weird few weeks. This has been a weird year already. Like, we thought last year and the year before were really odd. This year started off to one of the weirdest situations ever. I don't know if you guys pay attention to the news, but normally I take these Nephilim fanatics and I go, oh, it's them. Ignore them. When this stuff is on national media, it's a little different.
Like news, national news, social media,
TikTok, all the social media.
Twitter, which I don't have Twitter anymore, but I'm assuming that's all over Twitter. Facebook. Yeah, it's everywhere.
Look, guys, this is what allegedly happened. Do you want to tell a story? To start with Miami first?
You go ahead. You're a better story.
Okay, it wasn't even that. So it didn't even start in Miami. I don't know if you looked at the Oregon thing with the big door that would open with the giants in it.
Yeah, I did.
We were going to prep videos, but I got way too lazy, and the weather is way too shitty, and I decided not to. Plus, you can find them anywhere openly. Everyone's doing this now.
Yeah.
But I want to break this down a little bit. So in Oregon, there's the idea. Now, to preface this, before that, there's always been like this web thing that would go around. Even when Yahoo Mail was the way you get your news.
Yeah.
You know, your friends would send you stuff. Like, that's how you get those, African like kings that would be like, oh, I have to get my money out of the Bank of Africa.
I have a billion
$1 billion.
or
You just have to
whatever,
cash this check, the scammers. And they would send these pictures out about archaeological sites that were clearly doctored and not real. Clearly doctored, not real.
Yeah.
And they would disperse these things. And that's turned into something that's become now aliens and then something else even more entirely. So, with all that, Miami-Dade County, well, first Oregon, the guy saw a big door that would open. It was obviously CGI on the mountain. I don't know how anyone thinks that's realistic at all, watching that video. You would have to be a special kind of drunk on Southern Comfort or doing a lot of drugs to think that's real. Like, you're an idiot. You're absolutely stupid if you think that's real.
It was so CGI. Like,
now, you see the cave shut, or the door shut, for the giant tunnel in Oregon. No, that's stupid. That video is totally stupid. It's there for views. I've been to that area in Oregon. Here's what gets me a lot of times, guys. Like, I am from Northern California and lived in Oregon for a long time as a kid. I've been all over the damned place in the mountains and the woods. Never seen anything like that. Just saying.
I lived in Washington for 5 years.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, up in Washington, like, up at the top. Almost to Canada. I was only a couple hours away from Canada, like, deep in the forest. And I didn't see anything, like, weird.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, like, there's things that make noises and stuff, but that video of the guy with the cave closing, it's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life. It is one of the most clearly CGI'd things. Like, that said, it's better than some Hollywood movies these days, to be fair.
Yeah.
Not to be a douche. To be fair.
Some
it's pretty
movies
bad.
are pretty.
Now, I'm more inclined to believe, and I've been a big, harsh critic of Bigfoot footage.
Because it's always blurry.
And we're going to get to that.
Yeah.
In this episode, we're going to get to that about the blurry footage thing. I have this concept that I came up with based off a friend of mine's conversation that he and I had. I have never seen any arguable evidence that any Bigfoot footage is real. Period.
Yeah.
I've been in the woods. I'm not saying Bigfoot's not real. I'm not saying that I do believe there is a species, and I want to clarify this. I do believe there is most likely a species of North American land apes. Absolutely believe that. It's possible.
Yeah.
I believe it's possible. So we're going to reel it back, though, to the most recent hilarious footage, being no footage at all. Miami-Dade County. Was it New Year's Eve or something?
No, I think it was after New Year's.
It was right after?
Yeah, it was
super
right
close.
after, yeah.
So there's an open air mall in Miami-Dade County, and you watched a guy do a walk through the whole thing. I didn't watch that. I didn't have time for that.
Well, he did like an basically he did like a ghost hunt kind of thing, where he went into the mall after it was like closed. There's nobody
And he
around.
pretended like, oh, there's nobody comes here anymore because of this.
No, not really.
Oh, I thought that's what I only popped in for a second.
No,
so,
he just went when it was closed, or like after.
After
so
hours.
first of all, it's not I thought it was an inside mall. It's an outdoor mall.
Yeah.
Because it's in Florida and it's hot there, and
It's a strip mall.
They have outdoor malls, yeah. But I guess there were some videos that people posted that was like an indoor mall, and he's like, "That's not even this mall. Like that's not here." He like debunked it basically and said that's not even the same place.
Oh, he called it out?
Yeah, he called it out. He said this isn't even the same place. This is like an AI video or a doctored video.
That makes things even harder to fucking follow the evidence, quote unquote.
I know, exactly.
The AI thing.
And then there's a video of like up in the air, like above, looking down at like all the cops, and they said that there was like a being walking. It looked like a person.
It just looked like someone doctored someone that's cut a little bit larger.
It just looked like a person. Yeah, it was just like...
I honestly thought it looked like Mr. Meeseeks. I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me!
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me, but like a not blue version.
And the thing is, like, if there was an alien walking around in front of a bunch of policemen, we would know.
So, here's the thing. I'm not saying, like, what kicked this really off was one fucking guy who never uses his TikTok. This is what really got this rumor going, and all the people that are like, "Oh, the Nephilim are around," which we can totally get into that. Please debate me biblically. I would love to. That's my bread and butter. The Nephilim. That's what all these guys are. Oh, there's giants here. It proves that the Bible giants were real. Like, that's a stupid thing, man. Like, I know literal giants in real life. Medical giants.
Like human giants.
Like, I'm near an Old Testament giant size. Like, I'm 6'2", and in the Old Testament, I would be considered near the size of a giant. King Saul was a head plus taller of all the nation of Israel. And he was probably 6 foot tall, maybe 6'1". And I'm taller than King Saul was. So we can do this debate historically, or we can be rational individuals and talk about this. Now, here's what got me going, though, on a different note, before you shut me down and get all pissy with me and I ruin your intellectual fucking religious nightmare. Breathe deep and let's be intellectual thinkers for 5 seconds. God gave us a brain for a reason. If you're not able to use it, that's on you, not on me. And believe me, mind functions only in ways to piss you off. So, yeah, this whole thing about this mall. This guy comes out and he's doing this TikTok video about what he and his girlfriend, he said he got an Airbnb. Or, no, he had a timeshare, he said. A timeshare in Miami.
Florida.
and that's where he'd go. And so for some kind of like New Year's celebration, took his girl there. They're at the mall, and then all of a sudden they're in a Foot Locker, of all fucking places, because people still apparently go to fucking Foot Locker. I want to spend $500 on Reeboks instead of like $50 on Nikes. I don't know. Yeah, I'm making fun of you. Fuck off. So, not all of us can be rap stars, bro. Bling bling. I might be throwing some shade. I'm in a mood. Anyway.
Oh my god.
They're in there. They hear what he said. I heard what I saw with fireworks, and so we ran out of the store because those gunshots. I'm like, the first thing that hit my head was this guy saying fireworks, and then I thought it was gunshots. Then it was crowd, and then he saw these large beings that would 10 foot tall or so, that would be physical and then dissipate and then be right behind him again physically. So they turned into fog or some bullshit like that. I think the guy read Harry Potter, because that's exactly what the guy was describing. They were wearing robes. Look, I haven't read Harry Potter. I haven't seen the movies. But I've heard the story about the thing that would like chase after you. Wearing robes.
The Dementors or whatever.
Yeah, those things. It's exactly what this fucking guy was describing. Like, I almost said describing. I'm calling myself out, guys, so try me first. I'm in the mood, guys. Like I said.
Yeah, it's silly.
I'm having an issue. Anyhow, so these Dementors at the mall, the open air mall.
Dementors.
Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Are we sure? Should we fact check that one?
No, it's
Before
I'm pretty sure it's Dementor. Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So these this guy read too much Harry Potter, and then people ran with this. The Nephilim people, that's what I like to call them. The guys that believe in the giants still around us, and the government's hiding giants from us. Living giants are hiding! The Turn of the Frog's gay! It's the same shit. Quit Alex Jonesing all over the place. At least Alex Jones was right about the frogs being gay. Fucking jackasses. Come on. Ugh. Making me angry. You're making people like me look bad. My tinfoil hat is tinged because of people like you. Just so you know.
Him
Anyhow,
angry.
you're making my Irish up. Anyway, so these Dementors. Dude comes out, people are running with this, and then they start taking these other TikTok videos about it. No one has any other videos about this shit at all until there's one helicopter video over all the police in Miami-Dade County. Now, guys, Miami-Dade has a huge fucking police department. I know, I was going to approach this objectively, and I'm calling you guys stupid. That's the reality of it. I'm just pissed. Because, no. There weren't aliens there. Why were there so many cops there? Because there's a riot that breaks out next to a fucking international airport, and people hear gunshots. The first thing that happens, oh shit, terrorism. Miami-Dade Sheriff's Department has cops all around the fucking airport, which is right by that strip mall.
That's probably why they were there, because they thought it was like a terrorist attack.
Immediately. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, Occam's razor,
sounds
guys.
like bombs are going off or whatever.
I could totally be wrong, fellas and ladies and whatever else out there, turtle people. I'm just saying, like, ninjas in a half shell, I don't care. But, look, guys, there's a degree of stability that we need to maintain. The guy that had that video where he said, hey, here's what I saw, they clung onto that video. They shared it. What they refused to share is the next video. Only a couple people have shared it, actually. I shouldn't say that all of them. He came out and said, you know, I've never even been to Miami, guys. Like, what are you talking about?
So
he was trolling you.
Yeah.
And then people are like, well, clearly the government got to him. Bethany, does my armpit smell bad? Okay, I need some Mountain Dew. That's what that sounds like to me. What is wrong with you, bro?
Oh
like, there doesn't have to be a conspiracy. Look, the world's fucked up enough. You don't have to have a conspiracy for everything, for fuck's sake. So here's the deal. I watched the video. Well, what about the video about all the alien by the cop cars? What do you think about that, Katie Cat? You let me know what that looked at for you, because you and I are different. I'm not as unaggressive as you
Oh
are.
my god. I don't even know how to like continue with that. Sorry, excuse me. I don't think it's aliens.
What did you do with the video though? Like,
which one?
Was it Nephilim? Was it like giant people that live here?
I didn't see anything that showed.
In the cop car
big
video?
People.
You watched it? Big people? You've never seen Tumblr? My 600-pound life? Like what? Like
No, I've been arcade, okay?
Oh God. Don't tell people that. They'll definitely not want to
You'll
talk
only
to you.
get that if you live here, but
No, they'll understand.
Anyway, the video, it didn't look like some kind of weird like being in the video. It looked like a blurry video of a person.
It looked like someone added like a human figure to it.
The one I saw, maybe I saw a different one than you. It was like
It's all the same video.
it was like the above view
Yeah,
of
where
the
all
cop
the cops
cars, and then there's out in the front, and then there's like this.
And then it looks like a
being.
less blue Mr. Meeseeks.
It looked like a person though.
It just looks like the CGI added.
It just looked like a blurry person.
Well, that's what they're saying.
And they
that
added
they're blurry people.
They added something to it to make it look weird.
Well, they're just saying it was blurry people, though. The eyewitnesses, none of them that are willing to go on record.
Oh, so they were just blurry in person.
That's the other thing. Like, okay, so that's
what are they from the blurry planet?
That's the thing. Like, this is what I was talking about yesterday. What I was going to bring to you is we were talking when I was gaming the other day with my buddy with
blurry planet.
With Dave. Guys, check out fucking Negligent Discharge podcast. He and I were talking while we were streaming on Twitch and stuff and playing Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about it. Like, I figured it out. This is the problem with Bigfoot and aliens. They're from the blurry dimension.
The blurry dimension.
They just look blurry.
Yeah, even in person, just blurry.
Now, guys, that sounds stupid, but it also is somewhat cognizant if you think about where you've been at. If you drink alcohol and you go to a bar, beer goggles are a thing.
Yeah.
Just tossing that shit out there. So maybe we're beer goggling the aliens and the Bigfoots.
Maybe everybody that sees these creatures are drunk.
Hella.
Maybe they're just fucked up.
There's a reason no one trusts anyone ever at all. And there's a reason you can't keep your phone still when you have a fucking super...
Bigfoot, Mothman, Skinwalkers, they're all blurry.
They're all blurry. That said, though, to be fair, I have a hard time with my phone, which has a nice camera on it. I have a hard time taking still pictures of cookies that I made today. They come out blurry. Those cookies are from that dimension. Either that, or perhaps I'm just bad at using my camera.
Maybe that's everybody's issue.
Problem. And this guy even said, "It's like, oh, you're stressed. You're gonna be running, and you're not gonna take your phone out." I'm like, no, dog. My phone's out. My gun's out. It's time to boogaloo on this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Now, one other person had said, I was listening to some other person talk about this stuff. It showed up on my Facebook. I didn't ask for this, guys. Guys, I didn't ask for this. I didn't know about it till it showed up on my fucking Facebook. And this dude's like reading an eyewitness account. This thing was going on. These three giant beings that were 10 to 11 feet tall, or 9, 10 feet, whatever, and they were fluctuating in and out. They were like mist. And then I saw one eat a child.
What?
Yes.
This was to the mall?
Yes. The same incident.
Okay.
No, you fucking didn't.
Wouldn't like more than one person see that?
Like you would think, and then it was like, oh well, no, everyone that was there that's been interviewed said it was a bunch of kids fighting, and they let off fireworks, and someone was hitting each other with sticks. Okay, so I'm being ants. I'm gonna be ants at your picnic on your paranoid schizophrenia here, guys. That's what happened. This realistically.
Yeah.
They shut the airport down temporarily because all the cops had to leave the airport to go deal with the mall riot. Because there's a bunch of fucking retarded kids fighting each other. Bunch of window-licking helmet wearers just beating the shit out of each other because they wanted to launch fireworks at each other. Someone probably stepped onto the kid's shoes and scuffed them. It's stupid.
Yeah.
I bet this entire fight was fought over a girl. I bet this whole thing started over a chick. Because that's how Troy started.
Isn't that how like every war started, or a lot of wars started?
Peloponnesian Wars, literally, are called
over a woman.
Peloponnesian Wars for a reason. Yeah. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe there are giant aliens walking amongst us, or the Nephilim. That said, never seen one.
Me neither. I feel like we would have seen one by now.
Do you think the Nephilim women are hot? Do you think they have women?
I don't know.
I mean, the Nephilim came down and bred with the women of man. So, they made these weird creatures like me.
Honestly,
that's
I don't
actually
know.
A biblical story. It's not even a joke.
I feel like maybe they don't even have genders or something. Maybe, I don't know.
They're so TikTok and woke, they don't need that.
They're they thems.
Oh, God. They're they them Nephilim. We should make that the title of this episode.
They them Nephilim.
Oh,
Nephilim.
God.
Wait, what does Nephilim mean? What's that from?
It's from the Bible.
Oh.
Children made from female humans and angels. Big dudes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no evidence to suggest anything else about them. It's just that's one little part of the Bible. Talks about them a few times.
Never heard
and
that.
People always cling to every other aspect of it like they're all over the Bible, which they're not. So you can read it, or you can take everyone else's word for it while you build a bunker in your backyard and store food, which I suggest doing that, by the way. Don't get me wrong on that. I'm all about prepping.
Yeah.
Anyhow, the cray-cray needs to slay down the drain. Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh my God.
That's how I feel right now about this.
Well, the other thing we were going to talk about is the giants that were
in Brazil.
Yeah, that were seen in Brazil on another blurry video.
So talk about this, will you?
So somebody was filming up on like a mountain, I guess a mountainside, whatever.
Like on a beach, coastal mountain.
Yeah,
range,
and it's like this like figure, and it
Brazil.
looks like a very tall, kind of skinny or lanky person.
Almost like Slender Man, but huge.
Yeah, it just looks like a big person with long arms.
A giant person.
A giant. But I don't know. We looked at it. We looked at the video.
Well, just keep telling us.
So people think that it's giants, but I don't think it is.
Okay, so there's no perspective.
It looks like one of those puppets.
It does. So we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
I like how you get to spoilers right
Sorry.
away. But it's what it looks like. It's like, so there's no perspective on this entire mountain range.
Yeah.
Or this hill range by the sea. It's preposterous.
And it's so far away where the person's recording it. They're so zoomed in and it's pixelated and you can't really tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this thing's walking around, its arms are moving like Rosemary.
Were they?
Heaven restores you in life.
I don't remember them.
Which is a
I don't remember it looking like that. But.
It looked like one of those crazy wild arm guys, but like lower down.
He just looked like skinny and long.
He was doing this with his arms.
Was he?
Yep.
I didn't notice.
He looked exactly like a puppet.
Oh, okay.
Strangely enough, I didn't realize that until Katie looked it up. And what did you find about puppets in Brazil?
That they have festivals with big giant puppets.
I had no idea.
That look like this, and they're very big.
I like
and
how you say it so stoic. You're like, they have festival giant puppets.
We didn't figure out how to put the video on here.
We can do clips later.
I wonder if we can do that right now. Probably not, huh?
If we stop recording,
Yeah.
or start again.
Maybe we'll put a clip here. We'll try to put a clip.
Like a hair clip?
Hair flip.
Hair flip?
It's a hair flip.
What? We need to save that as a soundbite.
I was quoting Chris Crocker.
Huh?
Remember Chris Crocker?
No.
Leave Britney alone. Remember that guy?
Oh, God.
Yeah, he did a video called
It's
a hair flip.
No, I'm good.
It's a hair flip.
That's why I don't remember. No, I didn't.
It was kind of funny, but...
No, I'm good. It's all okay. I am more inclined to believe in giants.
Well, okay, I'm not going to get into that.
I'm just kidding. So, anyway, here's the thing. A lot of giants, a lot of aliens in the news. Nothing's come out. But this shit's been on, like, the Daily Wire.
It's been everywhere.
It's on CNN, which is not surprising because they're basically just weekly world news at this point. It's been all over the place. It's been splattered around like someone who could not control their bowels after eating Taco Bell and did not have any compunction for social situations.
Yeah.
Like, it's gross. Now, look, I'm not saying these weren't alien giants. I'm saying they weren't alien giants. And if you think so, I don't know what to tell you. Our economy is completely crashing right now. Our government is totally fucked. And we're going, oh, hey, there's giants.
All of a sudden, it's all over the
nowhere.
news. Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein's flight list is being uncovered. Suddenly,
Yeah.
Giants in the news everywhere. Yeah, okay. How about the weird famous guys with small dicks banging down little girls that are underage? Let's do that instead. Let's talk about that instead of fucking fake giant aliens. And now there's like tunnels about Jewish people and stuff. It's this weird like combination of the far left in America and the far right coming together, and they're just butt fucking each other for ideas at this point. And they're just sharing it. At least you guys are getting along with your absurd fucking weirdness. I'm not saying that there were not giant aliens in Miami. But I'm saying there were absolutely not weird giant fucking aliens in Miami. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, there weren't. It's not a thing.
Brazil, puppets. Miami, it's called Photoshop, motherfuckers. AI shit. All the time.
And it was just kids, like, trying to scare people.
No, they were fighting. It's even
Fighting,
easier. They're
yeah.
just fighting. Like, they do that. Why don't the cops show up? It's an open-air mall next to an airport in Miami-Dade County. When they heard there was going to be a terrorist attack, the fuck do you think they're going to do, guys? Come on. As much as I want to believe, oh, man, I want to believe these giant aliens just eat babies walking around a mall? Like, that's what you hope for? Look, Fox Mulder wants to believe. I want to believe. But I also want the fucking truth. Do. It's out there. That was my X-Files joke for the day.
That was good.
God damn it. Random diatribe from Jay. Guys, look. There are aliens out there, I'm sure. Most of them make the best tacos on the planet. Don't gotta get rid of those guys. You're taller than most of them.
Oh, gosh. He went there.
My family's aliens. We came here from a different country.
Most of us.
The term alien just means you came from... I know, everybody's like, oh, cancel this guy, he's racist. I just said they make the best tacos on the planet, dude. Fucking...
And burritos.
And burritos.
And tamales and enchiladas.
Oh, God, the best food. Some of the best food in the world actually comes from South America. And they came here. There's also really good food that came from Ireland and England. Well, maybe not that one. France.
Yeah, I don't know about England.
Sorry,
food
England.
Looks nasty.
Sorry, no one wants to eat fucking beans at breakfast.
Beans and toast and...
Jesus Christ. And blood sausage.
Yeah.
Blood pudding. What do they call it? They call it something else.
Oh my god, I saw a video on TikTok of this British girl that got a bunch of Chinese food. Like lives in the UK and got Chinese food somewhere there. It looked so gross, the Chinese food over there.
Well, they're British Chinese.
Yeah, it looked nasty.
Here's the thing about people. Okay, here's the thing. Like America, people don't realize. Like in America and in England and stuff like that, we have multiple cultures coming together and mixing. Like Canada, people don't think about it. We think about, okay, well, this is Chinese food, this is Mexican food, this is British food, Irish food. No one thinks about Irish food. Yeah. Unless you want potatoes.
Potatoes.
Because we make awesome fucking potatoes. But they think about this way. The cultures where all this food comes together, like Indian food and whatnot, in America, in Canada, and in Britain, we're cultures that are all mixed together with different people from different places. Those places, we get all that food together at one time, and we have people like that. Like, I know a couple Chinese people from England. They're Chinese background, but they're English. It's like, I'm Irish American, but I'm an American first. Like, I know a few people that are from, their parents from a different country. They're Americans first and foremost, because the melting pot here. It's on our money, e pluribus unum, from many one. It's Latin. The thing is, like, it doesn't matter. What you do is you cook the food to your culture. Fortune cookies were invented in, like, San Francisco.
Yeah.
Egg foo young was not invented in China.
A lot of Chinese food is Americanized.
Or Anglicanized.
Yeah.
China, England, and Canada.
Like orange chicken? I don't eat that.
Not
They
Chinese.
don't eat that.
No. I think it's a hint of different things. But
And
that makes it good, though. It makes it even better.
They also don't eat the proportions that we eat.
The portions? The proportions?
Portions, yeah.
It's the same thing.
I meant portions, yeah. But, like, you know how when you go to a Chinese place here, they give you, like, a bunch of food?
Yeah.
Well, over in China, they're not sitting there eating,
well, that's the thing,
piles of food.
I have a friend who's from France, and he's a well-known chef in the area. I think he moved since then. But he would make these tiny little plates of food. He'd be like, here's your courses. I'm like, no one here is going to eat that, dude. Like, why are we paying, like, $50 to eat 6 bites of food?
Yeah, but that's how they eat.
But we're also fat, morbidly obese, wildebeests. We're gluttonous. We're terrible people that care about everyone else around us, but at least we're snuggly.
Fat.
We're fat. I'm fat.
If you look at people over there, like in China and France and those places, there's not a lot of obese people because they're not overeating.
No, we have we have the freedom to do what we want because this is America.
America.
Canada and America. The chubbiest places on the planet.
Yeah, which isn't great. I mean,
no, it's great when you're happy with your life and not having to deal with all the struggles.
Well, yeah, but when people are like 300, 400 pounds, that's not great either.
What is your favorite food? Like, what's your favorite dish, if you can think about one, that you could eat, like, every day, all the time, out of curiosity?
That's a hard one. You go first. I don't know.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Americanized pizza, though. Actually, any pizza. Just bread. Bread things. Things are bread with things on it.
Bread, yeah. I mean, I do love bread.
Bread or meat?
I don't like to eat meat every day.
I don't believe you. Underhanded sex joke.
Right when that came out of my mouth,
You said that was even worse now. You just set yourself up for failure here. Anyway, bread and meat, like wild game especially.
Yeah.
So, like, I am not a big organ eater.
I'm not either.
Like, I don't, like, I I need to eat more red meat in general because of my health issues. But I'm not a huge, even as a hunter, I'm not a huge fan of red meat lately. I have been for most of my life.
Yeah.
But in the last few years, I was like, well, maybe I shouldn't do this because it might be detrimental. And then the doctor's like, no, you need to eat more red meat. I'm like, well, I'm fucking stupid. I love vegetables. I freaking love
I do too.
vegetables. What's your favorite faux pas vegetable? Like, what's one that you like that no one else likes, that you think?
Brussels sprouts.
Same.
Yeah.
Brussels sprouts and mushrooms.
Which is mushrooms. I love mushrooms.
Yep. Mushrooms aren't really a vegetable. They're
and
a fungus.
broccoli, but I think a lot of people
Everyone
like
likes broccoli.
Cauliflower.
But Brussels sprouts are a big one that people don't like. Brussels sprouts, you cook it in butter and a little bit just a little bit of sea salt on it. Oh my god!
Like roasted.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Or fried, or pan
cooked, fried, roast. Oh, you always roast it in a pan.
Yeah,
at least I do.
I definitely.
Have you made Brussels sprouts for you yet?
I don't know.
Why did my voice get so high pitched when I say that?
I don't know if you have, but I've cooked.
I don't know if I did.
I cooked them for myself, and then I've had them at restaurants, and yeah, they're good.
What's a meal that you like that everyone else goes ew? Because everyone has one. Everyone has one. It could be a meal or a snack. Then everybody else goes, no, I'm good, thanks.
I don't know if I do though. Cottage cheese.
Everyone likes cottage cheese.
Not everybody does. I've met people that don't like it.
I love cottage cheese.
I've met people that are like, ew, cottage cheese.
I should have grabbed some.
I hate it. It's gross. I'm like, I could eat cottage cheese. I do eat cottage cheese every day. I patch it with patch it.
You patch it?
I pack it with my lunch.
You patch it with your lunch. I had a hole in my cottage cheese, so I patched it with my lunch.
I put it. I pack it in my lunch for work every day. I eat cottage cheese with fruit. So, but that's not weird. That's not like a weird.
See, I like cottage cheese just as its own. I don't like it with fruit though.
I like it plain. I like it with fruit.
Yeah, I like it plain.
I like it mixed with things.
Do you like big curd or small curd?
Small curd.
The same.
Yeah, I don't like the big.
Low
curd.
fat small curd.
I just like the normal one.
Yeah, the low fat's the normal one. I think mostly out here.
Winco has good cottage cheese.
I agree. That's what I usually like. I haven't gotten any in a while. I should have got some. I forgot about it. But there's no other like dish that you can think of that people are like, ugh, what's wrong with you? Don't say semen. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not gonna say that.
You eat submarines with sailors on it. I don't want to hear it. I am the Leviathan. I will eat this entire naval vessel. Why are we friends again?
I really like lamb. Not everybody likes lamb.
Like lamb.
Not everybody likes it.
I do. Mutton.
I like lamb.
No one in my household. No one in my household likes lamb but me.
Yeah, I love it.
I'll make an Irish stew one of these days. And I'll have some lamb. I like liver and onions.
I've never had it.
You will soon.
I've never had liver and onions.
You will soon.
I'll probably like it. Watch.
Well, it's like when I made heart for the wife and kids. Like.
And me.
Oh yeah, you ate it too.
Yeah.
I told you what it was though.
Yeah.
You were like, I don't care. I eat men's souls.
I was
can
a
eat
little.
a heart too.
I was a little like, but I ate it. So.
Was it good?
Yeah. It was
then
good.
There you go.
Tasty good.
I don't even eat heart. I'll eat menudo though.
I don't know what that is.
I'm not a big fan of tripe, but I'll eat menudo.
What's menudo?
Menudo is a Mexican soup with a bunch of stuff in it that are like mostly organs.
Oh.
I'll eat haggis if it's seasoned properly. Haggis is pretty good. I have a Scottish uncle. So
yeah, there's nothing really weird that I like. I don't think that people would be like grossed out by it.
Bill Skarsgård.
Hey, a lot of girls like him.
He's tall and his eyes go Steve Buscemi in either direction.
I know, it's hot.
He has bobble eyes.
Apparently, it's kind of hot, not gonna lie.
Bobble eyes is the new hot, folks. So get your TikToks going.
He can make his eyes go whoop. But he's got pretty eyes, so it's okay.
What? They're pretty away from each other is what he has.
That's why he was so good as Pennywise, because he could separate his eyes and make him look creepy.
Give me a hatchet, I'll separate someone's eyes. Anyway, so liver and onions, though, I'll have to make that for you soon. Because I'm supposed to eat more beef or liver.
I'll try it. I don't care.
I prefer venison. I prefer wild game. So like, I don't eat a lot of pork in general, but if it's a game pig, I'll eat it.
Yeah, I've never had a game pig.
They're a little more chewy usually. The funny thing about a pig is if you let it out in the wild, it'll become feral in just a matter of weeks.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It will completely alter itself from a domesticated pig to a whole-on boar.
Won't a lot of animals do that, though?
No, pigs are super intelligent.
Yeah, I knew that.
The thing about people, like, we're dumb. We think, oh, dolphins are the smartest thing ever.
They also rape each other.
Yeah, dolphins are super rapey.
Yeah.
Grapey. We have to say grapey.
Grapey.
They like grapes. Grapes. They like making the wine. The dolphins do. With the tails, they smash the grapes down to make the wine because they're very grapey. And they'll grape humans. They'll grape kids. They're a bunch of grapophiles. Anyway,
Yeah,
dolphins are gross.
Gross.
I've never had one on purpose, although I had tuna in the 80s, so I may have had some on accident.
You might have, yeah. Was
That
80s.
said, would I eat a dolphin? Absolutely. Absolutely. I wouldn't eat an entire dolphin.
Eat a piece of it.
I would eat a dolphin steak. Those things are lean and slender and slick. Have you ever seen a dolphin suhoodilly?
A dolphin what?
A dolphin suhoodilly? Or down, like a dolphin's downstairs?
Yes, I have. You showed me.
It looks like a human
You showed me.
downstairs. It's been waxed properly.
You showed me. It's gross.
Did I really?
Yes.
I don't know. I sure
It looks like a girl's. Yeah.
Hoo-ha dilly?
Mm-hmm.
Does yours? Never mind. I don't need to know that. I don't need to know the answer to that question. I regret even trying to table that question.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Anyhow, co-host.
Confused, but okay.
You're confused. Imagine the guy that hooked up with a dolphin one night when he was drunk at the bar at SeaWorld.
Well,
Larry, what happened to you? Bro, I don't want to talk about it. No, Larry, what happened? Look, Jim, I don't want to talk about it. No, Larry, what happened last night, man? Like, you were in the dolphin tank after we left the bar. You said, I'm going to go meet Flipper's girl. Dude, and then we lost track of you. We thought you drowned. And what happened to the Flipper's girl thing? It was like Lydia or whatever the dolphin's name was, man. Look, dude. I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. No, Larry, you need to tell us what happened, man. Because we were worried about you. Like, we were losing our shit. This is supposed to be a bachelor party for your brother. Here we are at SeaWorld.
Oh.
And you disappear. Look, dude, I'm still a little drunk, okay? All I know is Lydia reminding my high school girlfriend. She get dolphin child support payments, like letters later on, like the dolphins suing
That's
child
gross.
support. There's something objectively wrong on
Yeah,
there.
there is.
No one watches this for me. Who cares? Probably gonna laugh though.
Well, anyway, we
I
kind of.
guarantee 2 people laugh at
We
this
really
joke.
snowball off topic here, but.
No snowballing. Ugh. You still haven't seen Clerks, have you?
Yes, I have.
Okay then, no snowballing. But
You want to
What?
keep going? You want to keep talking?
anyway, so what do you think about these aliens? Like, what's the reality here? What do you think is the actual thing going on right now?
I think it's bullshit. I think it's people trying to make things up. Mom's calling me. I'll call her after. Yeah, I think it's people just trying to like stir things up, basically.
You don't think it's a distraction from something else going on?
It could be.
I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think we agree on that.
I agree.
Look, I'm not saying it's not possible or plausible. I'm saying it's highly unrealistic. Occam's razor, man. When the simplest answer is usually the best explanation.
Yeah.
Realistically here. Were there giants in land? Nephilim and whatnot? Sure, I believe that. Are there other things here we don't know about? Sure. Are there possibly aliens from other places? 100% believe that. I can accept it.
Yeah.
I'm even willing to accept the possibility of Bigfoot, and people think I don't. I don't believe in ghosts, but I'm willing to accept if something happens. I believe in spirits. Here's the thing. Like, I'm a skeptic because I want the actual truth. It's like the zombie attacks, quote unquote, that happened in Florida back in the day, a few years back. And me and Jack talked about it on the show.
When they were on bath salts?
Well, it wasn't bath salts. They said it was bath salts. They called them bath salt zombies. It had nothing to do with it. There was one here, actually, locally, that I beat the crap out of prior to him doing that. He won some kind of MMA tournament. Yeah, for sure. He was shroomed up. He ate his friend's face.
Yeah, they're not zombies. They're on drugs.
Yeah, but some of the occasions where it happened were a little different. I mean, this guy was going to die regardless because he was an ass. But he won some local fighting tournament here. And I was working at one of the bars I worked at. And he tried to pick a fight. Oh, you know who I am, blah. I'm like, dude, I don't have a problem with you. Like, you just need to leave. And he wouldn't stop. He's like, oh, I just won this. And so I dropped him on his head outside the door. Like, really, really fucking hard. Wow. I kept hitting him until he stopped fighting back. It wasn't a big deal. But he ended up eating his friend's face. Him and his girlfriend. Or his head. One or the other.
I think I heard about this, actually. Yeah, he was on mushrooms.
It was before you got here. Yeah, he was doing shrooms. That's not bath salts. So there was this weird
like he
time.
started like hallucinating or something.
Yeah, him and his girlfriend, and they both ate the guy. Ugh. Like there's this weird thing that went on for a hot minute where people were just eating people.
Well, I remember the bath salt thing.
Well, yeah, but they said that the guy in Florida, they said bath salts. The guy got tested and he had nothing but a little bit of THC in his system.
Oh.
At all. So there was a time where if you guys you want to get paranoid and not talk about zombies and aliens, here's what we're doing. The government's hiding shit. That's probably what's happening with this stuff. This is a diversionary tactic. A false flag
the government's
event.
Always hiding shit.
Absolutely. Look at the Tuskegee experiment. The Tuskegee experiment, we'll do a show about it. But the American government literally took a bunch of African American folks, black Americans, and made sure they had syphilis to see just how it would react and respond. Didn't tell them what they were doing. So the next time you tell me about aliens and the media and the government are banging each other hard right now.
Yeah.
There were no aliens that showed up in Florida. There were no giants that showed up. There's doctored footage. The cops were there to break up a fight. To ignore the fact that Jeffrey Epstein's pedophile client list is coming out right the fuck now, all month long. Why don't they release it all at once?
It's weird timing.
And they won't release it all at once, though. Yeah. Look, I'm not a big tinfoil hat guy, but let's be fucking clear here.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. And Joe Biden is completely irrational and incapable of holding office. There you go. Go fuck yourself. America.
See, also Kurt Cobain didn't kill himself, I don't think.
No, Courtney Love killed Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
He wrote all her songs and then she shot him.
Yeah.
We're going to get sued for that one. I don't think she has much left.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned about it.
She's going to sue me for $1, the $1 I have to my name. No, but guys, listen, like, I'm not trying to be super conspiratorial, but other stuff's going on with a bunch of weirdo, creepy pedophile motherfuckers, and we're looking at aliens suddenly.
Yeah.
Every other day, it's something crazy and huge that goes on to ignore the fact that gas in California is like $5.50 a gallon or more.
It's gone down a little bit, but it's still way too high.
A little bit. Everyone wants to ignore certain facts.
Yeah.
That's just California, guys. I can tell you the rest of the country, but it's going up everywhere.
Yeah.
Our economy's not burgeoning, to say it that way. The people running things are doing a terrible job, and they have their fingers way deep in the pussy of the media, and they're hitting that G spot. Anyway,
Yeah. Well.
that's my conspiracy show.
Yeah.
I don't know. Your thoughts?
I don't have any more.
Anyway, I'm Jay, and this is
Katie.
and this has been Vanishing Gates. Thank you so much for watching. On a side note, if you guys have stories of the strange, the paranormal, if you were at Miami-Dade Mall and you have a story of what happened there because you were an eyewitness that doesn't exist because no one has any eyewitness accounts that's viable. But if you do, I want to hear it.
We want to hear it.
Yes, we want to hear it. Everyone wants to hear it. We want to hear it. I will literally just spray that out like bukkake all over the internet if you have a viable story.
Wow.
Email us at vanishinggates@gmail.com.
And that's our cue to stop.
We're almost. Anyway, check out Katie Cat's Instagram.
Or check me out on Twitch.
Oh, yeah, Twitch.
Katie Cat Plays, which I'm trying to get that going. TikTok, Vanishing Gates. Facebook, Vanishing Gates. Yeah.
Word. Are you not doing your art thing?
Not at the moment.
Never mind the art thing. Okay, so yeah, we'll just let that one slip under.
I'm getting that.
I'm getting it. All right, guys. Jack said he might be here next week. We'll fucking find out.
Hopefully, yeah.
So it's like one of those cartoons. Will he show up? Will this happen? Will this happen?
We may never know.
Will Katie Cat reveal her gender? We'll find out on the next
What?
Vanishing Gates. I don't know. It was funny.
Anyway.
I said her and that. Anyway, guys. Good night and fucking good nightmares. See you later.
Bye.